Before we start, pause for a second. Think about the last time you reacted. Not because you wanted to, but because something inside you took over. The message you shouldn't have sent. The words you wish you could pull back. The moment you promised yourself, next time I'll stay calm, and still didn't. If that feels familiar, this isn't random. Because what controls you in those moments isn't weakness, isn't lack of discipline, and definitely isn't you being too emotional. It's something much deeper. Something that takes the wheel before logic even knows what happened. And once you see how it works, you'll realize something uncomfortable. Most of your reactions weren't really choices at all. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand why emotions move faster than thought and how one small pause can change everything. Have you ever sent a text while emotional and 5 minutes later thought, "Why did I say that?" Or promised yourself you wouldn't react this time and still reacted anyway? That's not you being dramatic. That's emotional behavior doing what it does best, taking the steering wheel before logic even wakes up. Let's talk about it. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Humans don't behave logically first. We behave emotionally first and justify it with logic later. You don't buy things because they're necessary. You buy them because they feel good. You don't argue because you're right. You argue because something inside you feels threatened. Emotions are fast. Logic is slow. Your brain actually has an emotional system that reacts in milliseconds. Before your rational brain says, "Hey, maybe calm down," your emotions have already replied, "Nope, we're doing this." That's why you snap at people you love. That's why you overthink at night. That's why a small comment can ruin your whole mood. And here's the funny part. Emotions are terrible storytellers. Your brain can turn "they replied late" into "they don't care about me" in under 3 seconds. That's Olympic-level imagination. Emotional behavior isn't about truth, it's about meaning. Your emotions ask one main question: is this safe or dangerous? Not physically dangerous, emotionally dangerous. Being ignored feels like rejection. Criticism feels like attack. Uncertainty feels like loss of control. So your emotions react to protect you, even when there's nothing to protect you from. Think about road rage. A calm, kind person turns into a motivational speaker for bad words just because someone cut them off. Why? Because emotions don't care about context, they care about perception. Now, here's the important part. Emotional behavior is not bad, it's necessary. Without emotions, you wouldn't love, care, connect, or feel purpose. But when emotions run your decisions without awareness, they quietly sabotage your life. They make you quit too early, say things you regret, stay silent when you should speak, stay angry when you should heal. The goal isn't to kill emotions. That never works. The goal is to create a pause. Even a small pause changes everything. Instead of reacting immediately, you notice the feeling. You say, "Okay, I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling insecure. I'm feeling overwhelmed." The moment you name the emotion, it loses a bit of control. Psychologists call this emotional awareness. Normal people call it, "Wait, let me think for a second." And that 1 second is powerful, because emotions want urgency. They want now. Calm thinking wants time. So next time you feel the urge to react, send that message, start that argument, make that emotional decision, pause. Not to suppress the feeling, but to understand it. Because emotions are messengers, not commanders. And once you learn to listen instead of obey, your behavior starts changing naturally. Not because you're forcing control, but because you finally understand what's driving you. That's emotional intelligence. And honestly, that's a superpower most people never develop. If this made you think about your own reactions, you're already one step ahead, because awareness always comes before change. And that's how emotional behavior stops running your life and starts working for you. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comments. Share it with your friends. Like, subscribe, and stay connected with Cortex Explained. Have a wonderful day. Take care.